Hello! How's everyone doing today? I'm so excited today to be showing you all how I do my everyday pinup look. And of course, I'm starting with a fresh face. My face is washed and I moisturized, and I'm so excited for today. So if you have any questions, make sure that down below you let me know, and I'll just be showing my routine since we're all indoors. And we all should just learn from each other and work together and stay home, and let's just get started. So I'm gonna wait a couple seconds, maybe like 30 seconds, to make sure people come on here. And let's see. So, is there anything specific that any of you ladies want to know, or gentlemen? Let me know. And if you want to let me know where you all are watching from, I'd like to know, and to make sure that my comments are working. And come here. And let me introduce you all to my doggie in case you hear her in the background. Her little paws. Say hi, Roxy. Alright, so the first thing before I do my makeup, I already moisturized my face, but I use a primer. And I prime my whole face. I got this one at a beauty pop-up shop, and it was only $3. So, put it all over. And let's see. So the first thing I start off with is my eyebrows. I use a spool with an arched brush. And you'll notice I keep things simple for my makeup. I use everything based out of one palette. This is a Morphe palette. You can tell what colors I use the most. So, oh, sorry. So, I first brush my eyebrows. My eyebrows are already pretty thick, but I make sure to get like a dark brown. I'm going to be using this dark brown right here. It kind of looks black in this camera. I don't know why. And let's see. I have my mirror right under you guys, so I should be able to be close up. And I start lining the bottom with small strokes. You want to create hair-like strokes. And then I start stroking the top. Again, I can't wait to get my eyebrows threaded. But then you fill in with small strokes. And same thing on the other side. And this is all going to be done in real life. I mean, real time. So then if I'm going to a car show or outdoor, but I'm not going to do it today, I will get a clear mascara just to brush over it to close it up. Oh. Okay, better. So then I'm going to do my eyeshadow, and I do my eyeshadow before my foundation because in case I get any fallout from the eyeshadow, I could just brush it off with a Q-tip or a cotton ball. So I'm gonna go for a natural, subtle look. So here we're gonna get a brush that looks like this, or you could use your fingers. And I'm gonna use a beigeish white. Hold on. This one. And I'm going to put it all over my lid from the top to the bottom. And I'm going to pat it instead of just putting it on. That way you get the most coverage, and you can layer it on if you like it to be less or more. This creates a nice base for your eyeshadow. Okay. Then with the same brush, I'm gonna use as you can tell, I use it a lot, a lighter, almost white color. If I want a more dramatic look, I do have a white, but I'm gonna put it on my brow, under my brow bone, and in the inner corners. Because these are the two areas I want to highlight. Especially with the pinup look, the main thing you want to highlight is your eyeliner, your wing liner. So this will help. And there. This really brightens up and opens up your eyes. Ooh, sorry, I have some music going in the back. So then with a blending brush, I'm gonna use, where is it? Something small, like this. And I'm gonna go for a light, again, these colors you have to use it based on your skin tone, but I'm gonna be using this one. And I wanna create a shadow on the crease. And this shadow, I wanted to help make my eyes look larger. And so I'm gonna place the crease where I like it. So if you have like a hooded eye, make sure you go over on top, and you have to play with it because you want to create that illusion that your eyelid is large. So let's see here. So for here, and I do it in round circular form. So you're gonna and you see I start in the outer edge and come in, and I don't go all the way in because I still want it to look fresh and open. As you can see, think of it like a little V, a little so just round. And if you want it darker, that's why I always start light and then you layer if you like it darker. So as you can see, it's really creating some shadow in there. So now the next thing I am going to do after finishing my eyebrows and eyeshadow is my foundation. Now for foundation, for myself, I use my hands. It's the best. It uses less product. You're able to melt the foundation onto your hands, and then you could just put it on your skin. I use the Fit Me in 125. So I'm just gonna put a dab. I literally just go like that. Ooh, too much. I was trying to show it and then it just fell. Oh, one moment. Oh. I'm not seeing you guys' comments. Oh, there we go. I think I'm seeing them now. Okay. All right, now I'm seeing all your comments. I was like, I didn't see anybody. I apologize. So I put my foundations, I rub it around my fingers, and I just pat it on first. And try not to rub too much because you don't want to break the, you know, up. I don't know if this lighting. Okay, I gotta get close to my mirror. But yeah, it really gets it. If you feel like you don't get a crevice, you know, just keep going. And make sure to go down your neck, you know, you don't want your foundation to end just on your here and make it look like you have a little face mask. So you see how it makes your eyes pop once you... Now, I don't use concealer, and as you can tell, I use a light layer of foundation. I do put... No, I don't put... I'm just going to show you exactly how I do it. This is how I do it. When I do use it on... if I do makeup on a client... Roxy. I do... One moment. Sorry, my dog wanted some food. Alright, so when I do it on clients, I do use concealer. But on myself, I don't really use concealer. It's not that I don't think I need it. It's just that I don't like putting that much on my skin. Because I really want my eyes and my lips to pop, which is my desired look. And again, for your look, you could pick however you like. So then I use this Besame translucent powder. Oh yeah, the puppy wants attention and she wants food. She's been eating all day. She sees me eating snacks and she wants snacks. So then with this, the translucent powder, I use the Agent Carter translucent powder that Besame came out with. I pat under my eye, everywhere that I'm oily and I really want the foundation to stay, on my nose. Don't worry if it looks like it's like too much, because you're gonna let it just sit there for a little bit. We're not baking or anything. We're just making sure that our oil is controlled. So then I'm gonna use I use the Bobbi Brown foundation stick to contour. I do a light contour to create some kind of dimension on my face. And I just like to put a few dabs there, a line here. Give it that like tribal look, and don't get it on your hair like I did. Alright, so then again, I don't use that much, but I like to blend. And I'm sure all ladies have the little bronzer contour look or blush look. You know what I'm talking about. And I like to blend it into my hair. Well, especially now since my hair, I need to do my roots. But, you know, with the contour, the goal is to make sure you're hiding or putting back every feature that you don't want to be, like, not pushed back. But think about, you know, I want like higher cheekbones, so I put a darker shadow there, and it creates, you can see the difference already. And then here, just a little bit here, and just double chin. It's like an eraser. And again, like let's say you don't have a foundation stick, I am an advocate that you could do everything. If you have the right palette, you could use this dark brown and use it as a bronzer. So then here. And I know I'm putting my hand here, but I'm not stretching my skin. You don't want to stretch it. Let me see here. And then since I have this roll here, do you see? It creates a soft look. So then I just dropped everything. My apologies. I have it set up for a camera and I'm using the tablet here. There we go. So all right, I think I have you guys back on. Right? I apologize. Okay, there we go. All right, so you got a different angle now, but you see, and if you feel like maybe you put too much, I think I have too much, I just get one of these little dabs and just clear it up because you don't want it to look like a direct line. Just, yeah. And I want to make sure that the lines are not that harsh. I use one of these big fluffy brushes and I go back with the translucent powder. But before I apply more, I take out any excess, just softly. Now this, I gotta say, is like my favorite trick to do. I always get asked, like whenever I go to any events, like how my makeup is not melting. I get some translucent powder softly. Now without like barely even touching your skin, I like to softly go like circular motions. It feels like a nice little and down here, because you know you put foundation down here. And I feel like it does give it like a little airbrush effect since you just went in circular motions. And I don't put, this is when you would put blush before you did this, but I don't like putting blush because I naturally turn red even if I'm blushing or not blushing. So I don't put blush. Now I am going to put some highlighter and I'll use this. And now for the highlighter, I like using, again, for me, I like the Anastasia highlighters, but I like using the same eyeshadow that I used. So we're going to go back in. This is the initial eyeshadow I used on the brows. And, oh, so I'm literally going to put it up here a little bit. And again, I'm not lightly putting it on my skin. I'm not putting it on my skin very harshly. I'm lightly touching it just to create a nice little highlight. And I like to put some down here. Just a soft touch. And again, it's by preference. If you want to be highlighted up, you could put more or you could pack it on. But yeah, so that is the foundation, eyeshadow, and eyebrows. Now the next thing I'm going to do is the eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner of all times is, oh, I have it here, is the NYX. I have like always like 4 of them in stock. Now, depending on what mood I'm in, they have a vinyl and a matte. I love the matte version. So, let me move. I keep my paintbrushes in a little cup. So, let me move my mirror. Because I wear glasses and I can't see from that far. So I'm going to try to move to you guys. And I think from here you can see how I do it. So I like my eyeliner very long. So let's see. I first start with the bottom line first. And so think of it as like the same idea that I said like this for the shadow of the eyeshadow. We're going to do a line first to create the base, and then in, and then to the inside. So let's just get to it. So now the secret to the eyeliner is I usually go, and when I do my workshops, I always tell the girls to go with their natural curve of their eyes. So when you close your eyes, you see how my eye goes, well, like this. So you're gonna have to follow you can't fight the natural curl. So, and this is the same for any eye. So then we're gonna put the first line. Okay, I went a little higher, but yeah. So then you set the first line at the base. Now I'm gonna create the top line. And for this, always start small, because I'm sure you all seen those memes that girls go until they have a black eye. And then you get questionable looks on the streets. We've all been there. So then you're gonna, at the end, and that's why I love liquid, because the point is so thin. So you're gonna start from the end. And then you see how I created the top? And then you're gonna fill it in. And never stretch. I see some girls that stretch their eyes. Don't stretch your eyes, because then you're gonna like create bumps and unnecessary creases, and it's not good for the skin. And then I messed up over here, but again, you just go a little in and out. So there you create the end of your eyeliner. And then I'm gonna start in the inside. So then it depends how dramatic you want it. You could go, sometimes when I want to be like dramatic, or since my hair is naturally black, people said I look very Arabic with my eyeliner. So I would go a little more in, but let's just keep it simple for this one. So here, and again, soft strokes. And you see how you do the inside and the outside. And now the goal is to connect the two bridges. So then, and then, you know, dip in if you need more. And then you see how it creates like this little indentation. You gotta connect them. Now and then that's my eyeliner. And now it's doing the other eye. But the trick was when I said that if you go with the natural curve, you should always get like a very close line. And if you don't, you could just talk to people like this. Not really. You don't want to do that, but you can. So also, if you have a hooded eye, I get this asked a lot. It depends on what kind of hooded eye. This liner has worked on hooded eyes. There's other people that I have to create like a little V. So it looks like a double liner, but it really it works. You could do a liner, again, you don't have to do it as long as I do, but it's all possible. You just have to tweak it to your eye. And if you have any questions, you could DM me on Instagram at PinUp Miami and send me a picture of your eye and I can help you. Or if you're in Florida, or if I do a workshop, or if you want me to do a workshop at your place, you know, just send me an email or a message. So now we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. So here, you do the first line first and see the same. Hello, Bernadette. Hi, Jackie. Well, because this reminds me of the workshop I did in Washington, because I've used these methods for so many years and I know that they work. So let's see here. Thank you all for watching. So you do the line in the beginning, and then now we're gonna bring it down. So see, now we're gonna fill it in. And I fixed a little. So then we did the end. Now we're gonna do the inner corner. And now we're gonna connect them. And there you go. Do they look the same? I'll let you decide. my nerves are going live and put everything everywhere. All right. So then I'm gonna show how to put lashes now. So before I put the lashes, I put mascara. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, the travel one. And for the mascara, my trick is when you have your mirror, look down. That way, like, if you do your mascara facing forward, you have the probability of getting mascara onto your eyelid, and then you're gonna feel like you ruined everything. But if you do get any makeup on your skin, wait till it dries completely, and then you get the little spoolie, and you can just scrape it off. It does work. So for mascara, I like to go like in a little shaky motion like this and just coat my lashes. Now I don't curl my lashes because my lashes are naturally very curled, but if you need, you could use one of these. You can get them at the dollar store for $1, and it does help. And that also, you want your lashes curled because you want your fake lashes that you're putting on to blend in with your real lashes. So then put some mascara. Don't put too much because, again, you want it to blend into your falsies. And then bend it down to the bottom. Vivian, which is your favorite part, the liner or the lashes? So then for the lashes, my go-to glue is the Duo Brush On. I always laugh because it says with vitamins. But it looks like a liner, so never get it confused with your liner because I think that would bring you bad news. It's supposed to be dark, but it does have like a navy blue color. So in my lashes, I do wear a lot of falsies. So I got this little case that I wanted via PinUps at the Zoo. I organize the national meetups at PinUps at the Zoo. And I do a Secret Santa for all the organizers. And my Secret Santa got me this. And it's so cute because you get to put your lashes in them. Since I'm not wearing lashes that much this week, well, you know, and I want to reuse them, I'm going to be using these. And then I use these special tweezers. They're not that special. You could get these at the dollar store as well. As you can tell, my makeup is very to budget. I think the most expensive thing here that I have is this Bobbi Brown foundation stick, but that was because I don't know why, but I liked it. So then you're gonna take out your lashes. Now, I've already cut my lashes, but you have to make sure that you cut your lashes before you put them on because I don't have my scissors to show you here. But make sure you cut them because you don't want the lashes to be too long because then you could tell that they're fake. And you don't want them to, if they're too long, they'll start peeling and then they'll easily come off throughout the day. So I'm going to use these tweezers, these lash tweezers. And they're so perfect because they literally like hug the lash. So the lashes I'm using is the Malika lashes. Ooh. And I love them because the band is nice and they have like a double layer. I think if I hold it a different way. They're just fluffy and lightweight. So then what I do is I get them. Let me see how I can show this. And with the glue, I lightly tap, lightly brush on from the top evenly, like that. Hold up. You don't need that much. You want to be able to take them off without pulling your eyeballs out. So then, same thing on the other lash. Now you want to wait a couple seconds for it to get tacky. There you go. Make sure you close it right. Now, before I put my lashes, I like to go like this a little bit and like curl them, even though I know they were safely put in the container and they're clean from the last time I used them. And then you take your tweezers, hug them right there in the middle. Now, the same thing how I put the mascara with the mirror facing low and me looking down, it really helps get this on the first try. So then there, I put the ball, you know, I try to hug it as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, hold on. I think I got glue on my thing. There we go. Sorry. So then put it on. And there you go. I like to use, since I have long nails, you can use your fingers too. Or you can use the end of this. There's so many possibilities. And then just make sure that it's tackiness is onto the lash. There you go. See what a different lashes make, and it really helps pop out the liner that you've created. Then I get my other lash. Got a little hair on there. So then put my lash on there. Same thing. And there you go. Now I wait till the eyelashes dry. So I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds. And you see, you don't want them to be too long on the sides because they could start flaking. Hi, Anna. So then we're there. And then, so I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds. Get a drink of water, stay hydrated. Do you have any questions about anything I've done? Did I go too fast? I don't spend that much time on makeup, I think, compared to what, you know, some people think. I could be wrong. I live in my own little bubble. But it's so much fun. I love the eyeliner part. You know, sometimes I do get creative and you can make it thicker. But let's see. So now that the lashes are on, they should be dry. They're not going anywhere. You're going to get your spoolie again. And now softly, you don't want to tug on them and rip them off. You're going to get on that same position again. And then you're going to softly brush your real lashes onto your falsies. And this just has a blend. Now, if you're going for a stage makeup, you would do something more dramatic, like put mascara on this step. But I reuse my lashes, so this step like helps. Oh no. No. And softly. There you go. So now in every angle, they'll all look together. Alright, so then now we're gonna go to the lipstick. Jackie, I make it look easy because one thing I've learned is when people watch a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, they think they need so many products and they think they need so many things, when in reality, you could use what you have at home. And that's why I try to teach in my workshops. I make all the ladies come with their own makeup and I work with them because why you gotta go out there and spend so much money with stuff you really don't need when you know your face the most? So that's what I always try to advocate. And you know, that's why I really believe that you could use this whole palette. Like if I wanted to put blush on, you know, I could simply use this pinkish, you know, and then I could, you see? I guess since I'm not going outside and getting any activities. So you could really use a palette for a lot of things. So now before I put my lipstick on, I like to set everything with a setting spray that I had. I had it right. Oh. I used the MAC Fix It Matte. I like the matte look. So, and this has been one of my favorites. I also like the Urban Decay, forgot the name, but it sounds like if you're staying overnight. I forgot the name. If any of you know it, let me know. So then I like to spray just 3 times before my lipstick. And then, now the lipstick that I use, I like the lipstick I have right now because I tend to change. I found one that is very awesome and I left it in my bedroom. So I apologize. Give me a moment and I'll show you. Alright, so the lipstick that I'm currently using right now and I really love and it really lasts long and you could get it at any drugstore is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. It was like $9 or $10. This one is in, you can't really read it, Dancer. It's called Dancer. So I don't use liner, but when I do use liner and I drew like a true red look, I use the MAC Ruby Woo. But I don't really like the matte lipsticks in MAC because they always tend to start peeling after a while. But this one, and when I want like, I also use the Fenty, the red Fenty lipstick because it is stain and it also lasts as long and it's not as sticky as this one, but this one's not as sticky, so I can't. So let me rephrase it. This one is great. It lasts a long time. It's $9 to $10 if I remember correctly. It does have some stickiness in the beginning, but it's nothing that you can't get over. And then the Fenty red lipstick that I use, it doesn't have that stickiness, but I feel like this one lasts longer. So I don't use lip liner, but when I do, I use the MAC. And then let's see, so here I use the tip of this. And I keep going. Oh. Now, if I want my lips to be bigger, then I have to line it. If I want to change my natural line in my lip, I have to line it because then it's not going to look right. But I'm going with my natural lips. Yeah, and it's a beautiful red. Like right now it's not sticky. In a couple of seconds it's gonna get sticky, but I feel like that's the power of this lipstick, that then it's gonna get that. I'm telling you, this thing lasts forever. I would get this. And again, the number is the 118 Dancer. So then that is my makeup look, and I can't see the time in the video. Never really counted how much time it takes me to take my makeup. I did lashes. This is a natural birth, not a natural birth thing. That I had chicken pox when I was little, so I don't have any hair that grows there, but I don't color it in just cause. Oh, Jackie, thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions? I'm thinking maybe to do another live showing a hairstyle. My roots will be out, but is there any hairstyle you ladies would like to learn on live, and I'll do it for you? You know, I'll answer any questions. Hey Janet. Yeah, this was really nice for me because when I do my workshops or any makeup, it's me doing it on a model or me doing on somebody else. But here, I get asked a lot what I do myself, and you could clearly see what I do. And I'm really happy that Rockabilic and Simon asked me to join in and do this together, because it's crazy out there and we have to really stay home to make sure that things don't get out of control, and just to make sure that we get things in a controlled time. So, victory rolls. I could do victory rolls. Today I just got 2 small rolls with my hair pinned up because I'm at home. And I'm just gonna look fabulous for my dinner with myself and Roxy. Roxy's my dog. Have any of you been to my workshops? You see, no red lipstick on there. And I literally just put it on. No lipstick. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes in case you guys think of something. Did you learn something? Can you tell me something that you liked watching during my makeup routine? Just to keep it in mind. Maybe I should. Oh. Contouring. I could teach contouring. A more extreme one than I do, because for myself I keep it kind of soft, but I could show. And where I got this, it was an Amazon wish list. So it was from Amazon, and it was 2 for like $5. And I gotta say, it's super cute. And you could put up to 3 lashes. Oh, and when you take your lashes off, make sure you clean them. What I use is cold. So how I remove my makeup is using cold cream. So I put cold cream on my eyes first to let after I take off my lashes. And I try to take off my lashes carefully. If not, I use this with some cold cream on the tip. And I softly like start peeling it off. And then with the Q-tip, I will clean the edge of the eyelash. And make sure everything's off, and then I store it. I leave this open for a little bit to air dry, and then I close it up, and I'm ready for next time. And the lashes, I tend to use the same one for up to 10 uses, maybe more, depending. If you take care of your lashes, you can use them for a long time. And you have to get nice ones. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, $10 for lashes, 15. But those tend to last long, and I would use them because you're going to use them. If you're not going to use them, then get the cheap ones, and then you could just use it and then throw them away. And you can get like a pack of 50. Bernadette bought a pack of 50 for $10 on Amazon. I don't know how shipping works now, but you could get 50 lashes that are like different lengths and only for like $5, and there were like 50 of them. Oh, going back to the makeup remover. So I use cold cream all over. I wait for it to like soak into the makeup, and then with I use Kleenex or towels, little hand towels from the dollar store that I just pop in the washer and dry, and I wipe it all off, and that is my removal. Then I wash with the Philosophy Purity face wash. Sometimes I use a Clarisonic like 3 times a week, and that's it. And okay, so I see contouring, victory rolls, hairstyles, yeah. And I love, Jackie, I love affordable products because, again, imagine how much looks you could do with an affordable product. And like, I'm not downing, because I mean, I do splurge now and then, and it's nice to have like these Besame cosmetics are really beautiful, but this is the only one I own. Alright. Hairstyles. I'm excited. I'll do one of hair, and I really hope all of you to come join me, and I'm so happy to be on here. Last chance, any questions? Alright then. It's been a pleasure. I hope all of you are safe at home, cooking dinner. And thank you so much for watching. And now I'm gonna look fabulous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just was dancing. That's it.